Hey, have a seat. They gave me the full rundown of what you need done. Repairs, upgrades, and all that. I heard it was not an easy mission. Yeah, and some information was left out. I'm not surprised by that. Something's going on. Yeah. Just be cautious of everything. Alright, well, you know how this works. Let me plug this in. Just scan around, make sure there's no bugs or anything. Good so far. Just look at the screen. What am I saying? Oh, huh. A little bit of a severed wire there behind the one eye. I'll have to get in there and fix that. All right. No, nothing out of the ordinary. You do have your upgrade chip. Yep. We'll put this right in that one. I'll do that at the end. Alright. Let's just do a scan. I'm going to do a full scan here of that eye area. Go around the chest because they said there was damage in the chest and stuff. So I want to just go by that eye. Enhance that. Yeah. You did? Alright. You took a couple of hits. Yeah. Some of those can get deep in. Alright. Well, that explains it. Alright. Hey, can you just turn around, please? Thank you. And the rest of the head, brain. A little damage there on the brain. He took a shot there too. And that could be. I'll just use the switch up on that, and we could kind of ease that up. That kind of little swelling. We can ease that up. All right, let's go down to the chest. Oh yeah, that I can see. I'll have to pull that out. And then we can seal that. I got a couple pieces of shrapnel there. Rest of the chest, yeah, turn around, please. It's good. Yeah, bruising, but not too bad. Yeah, you just gotta get rest for. Alright, let me just put the zones in there. So the big screen, they'll be up on them. Alright. Well, yeah, we'll worry about that stuff first. I just want to get that shrapnel out. Pull that out. We'll seal that up. No new technology needed for that. Let me. About 3 pieces in there. Look at the last piece, shall we? Easy does it. There we go. Alright, let's seal those shut with a little bit of heat. There we go. It's going to sting a little. Yeah, get used to it. Make it a little hotter. It is not. There we go. I think I have to put in some, I need new equipment. I've been asking him for 2 years. Alright, that's sealed up. Yeah, that'll be fine in about 2 minutes. Yeah, I've been asking for 2, 3 years. I've been asking for new equipment. They keep screwing around, giving excuses and shit. I don't know where they're spending their money. If you're like me, you're a little weary of them. Like I said, be cautious. Just keep your eyes open on things and just... I'm telling you, in some of your meetings here and... even here, when you're getting your repairs. But we've known each other for a long time. But you never know. Could be bugs in here, too. I typically would stay away from it because I do have the resources to, see if they're pulling any shit in here. But when you're getting your weapons in the range, anything, when you're working on those upgrades and stuff, just keep an eye on your surroundings. See if anything's off. You're hearing anything. I'm telling you, something's been going on. But anyway, let's do the head there. Let me just change the settings on this. The soothing kind of ray, if you want to call it that. Yeah, how you feel? You feeling like you feeling the pressure and stuff there? It hurts too. Yeah, this should help. I will ease that. It might take a half hour to really not feel anything, but yeah, just pull. Yeah, there you go. Let me just keep on. Just need to look at the screen up there to see that. Just so I know when to stop. You don't want to overdo it with this. Bad effects. Interesting. I gotta set put this to level 3. What did they hit you with, It's coming back, it's already full back to what it was. I need to get this on a higher setting here. Alright, that's interesting. Let me keep a note of that real quick. Interesting. They seem to have great technology, our competitors, but we don't. Alright. Settings higher. Man, it's still fighting. That's crazy. All right, let me know if you feel this. I don't like to go up to setting 5, but there we go. All right, winning this little battle. Come on. Come on. You're not feeling anything, right? I don't want to go too far. Alright, so I want to give it a minute here to see if it comes back. I overdid it a little bit there to kind of, I don't know how deep this is. This, you can see the surface level stuff, but let me just, let me get in there with this. 3 layers down. It doesn't seem to be coming back. I'm just going to look at that again when I finish giving you the upgrade just to make sure it's not coming back. And let me know if you start to feel those effects like you were feeling from that again. To see if this is, like an evolving weapon they're using or some shit. Like this stuff comes back, like what the hell are they using? Did you get any look at any of these weapons? No. That's the thing, like they're soldiers and they're cyborgs. They're not. They have a lot of the good equipment, but on a lot of the robotic side of like, I'm talking weapons and stuff, they have top grade stuff. A lot of disruption type things. Yeah, code cracking stuff, very on point. Some of the best, but when it comes to like their actual cyborg building or giving enhancements and upgrades just to humans, they're not on the level, which is weird. I don't understand that either. Alright, anyway. Let's take a look at that eye. Just turn that back down to the other setting for when I do it again after. Alright. Yeah, let me just hit that button there and open that little side thing so I can get a better view of that wire. Yeah. A little singed. Let me just get in there and lower that setting. Seal that up. Alright. How we doing? Okay. That wasn't too bad. Just seal it back up. Alright. Let's get to the upgrade here. I'm just going to pop this in. Let me just real quickly, and just in case. No. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. They're putting bugs in the upgrades. Remember that incident? Remember they were telling anybody with the nanotech and the upgrades and shit. They didn't get hacked. And they're like, oh, come to this place to get your new upgrade. And it fucked everybody up. Well, it's like half our agents on that one. Got lucky some didn't get the upgrade, thankfully. Man, yeah. That was nuts. You can't trust them. I don't think they were hacked, to be honest with you. Alright, let me just pop that open. Let's get the old one out. Yeah, there's a little damage to it too. This one I'm putting in does everything with this. Your vision's going to get better. Your night vision in particular is going to get better. You're going to have faster processing speeds, and you're going to... Your peripheral vision, is going to be even expanded. You're going to be able to see things almost coming from, like, there's a lot of interesting stuff on this. They got they gave it to you. You'll see everything in there. It's a lot. You might just pump this in. Alright, let that boot up for about 30 seconds. I'll take a look on the thing. Working alright so far. Yeah, I said I don't trust him. Alright, you feeling a little pep in your step right now, yeah? You always get a nice charge, right, when they get these upgrades. It's always just like a shock to the robotics in there. All right, let me just real quick. Yeah, that's fine. And like I said, though, just be aware of your surroundings. Listen to what people are saying. I know it sounds stupid. Something's going on here, and you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. With our competitors, our adversaries, our enemy. Like I said, they're on top of the line on certain things, but then other things are not. I want to might have some collusion going on here, man. Something ain't right. All right, you feeling good now? Let me know about the head if your head starts to feel that what you were feeling, to see if that came back, because I want to check that again. If that's like a recurring thing, they've got a weapon that thing just, we're going to need to remove that piece of the brain completely and replace it. All right? Like I said, just keep an eye on things. We'll catch back in a few weeks and see. How you do? No cyborg parts on the cat yet. They always want to. They always want to, like, oh, we can get her some eye implants. We'll turn her into a spy. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You're not touching the cat. The cat be, okay? The cat doesn't want this shit. We agree to it. And sometimes, we lose an arm and, well, we're getting a robot arm. But people agree to these upgrades and stuff, which maybe we shouldn't be. All right? Yeah. All right. Yeah, like I said, let me know. We'll check back in a few weeks, all right? All right. Yeah. They always want to put upgrades into you, Pudge. They ain't turning you into a weapon. I need more equipment. I gotta put in another thing for that. They ain't gonna come through. Something's gonna